In recent years, Bitcoin mining has taken on a pivotal role in stabilizing electricity grids, particularly in Texas, where it has not only saved consumers a staggering $18 billion, but also attracted criticism from mainstream energy players like Berkshire Hathaway Energy. But how exactly does this cryptocurrency mining facilitate grid stability? To understand this, we first need to delve into the function of gas peaker plants. These plants are crucial for generating electricity during peak demand, but they come at a high cost. Typically, they operate less than 1/500 hours annually, mainly running only when demand surges. As Texas grapples with renewable energy's inconsistencies, the traditional reliance on gas peaker plants poses significant challenges. Grid operators constantly strive to match electricity supply with demand. During high demand periods, failure to do so can lead to blackouts, catastrophic events that can cost businesses billions and even claim lives. For instance, in early 2021, Texas faced one of its most severe energy crises when Winter Storm Uri disrupted the electricity supply, resulting in about $195 billion in damages, and tragically, 246 confirmed deaths. This crisis led to substantial changes in the management of Texas's energy grid and spurred the search for smarter, more reliable solutions to balance demand without extensive investments in gas peaker plants. Traditionally, reducing demand involved incentivizing households and industries to dial back their power usage during peak times. However, these methods proved to be ineffective during emergencies. Households often preferred the comfort of heating or cooling over minimal financial rewards, and industrial plants like steel and aluminum manufacturers required long ramp-down periods, restricting their responsiveness. Following the fallout from the winter storm, Brad Jones, the new CEO of Texas's grid operator ERCOT, began exploring Bitcoin mining as a solution to demand-side flexibility. He discovered that Bitcoin mining could be the perfect partner to balance grid demand dynamics. Unlike traditional solutions, Bitcoin mining operations are capable of rapid scaling, shutting down or ramping up based on the availability of energy, bringing vital resilience to the grid as it grapples with unpredictable renewables. The environmental perspective also plays a significant role in this discussion. Research indicates that Bitcoin mining compares favorably to gas peaker plants in terms of emissions. While gas is often lauded as a clean alternative to coal, the reality is that gas plants still emit a substantial amount of carbon dioxide and methane, amounting to about 17 million metric tons of methane annually. In stark contrast, Bitcoin mining offers a cleaner, less harmful approach that advocates for a shift toward a more sustainable energy future. As the debate between traditional energy sources and innovative alternatives continues, the journey of Bitcoin mining in Texas serves as a case study on the evolving landscape of energy management. With the potential to save billions and reshape energy generation practices, Bitcoin mining presents a fascinating, complex solution for today's pressing energy challenges. Ultimately, the integration of Bitcoin mining into energy strategies reflects a proactive approach to embrace new technologies, while also addressing the environmental concerns tied to conventional energy sources, paving the way for a more resilient and sustainable energy future. As Texas progresses, the story of Bitcoin mining is bound to inspire other regions facing similar challenges. Bruno and colleagues have shed light on an intriguing aspect of Bitcoin mining. Their research indicates that when Bitcoin mining leverages demand response, the emissions produced are nearly carbon neutral. This is a significant finding since it contrasts sharply with the alternative of utilizing gas peaker plants. In essence, Bitcoin mining that employs demand response strategies can be emission neutral while simultaneously saving the grid from incurring the hefty $8 billion cost associated with building additional infrastructure. Moreover, further insights from Rhodes et al. Imply that Bruno's findings might even understate the benefits. They suggest that Bitcoin mining results in fewer emissions than gas peaker plants. This is largely because a grid that incorporates flexible load data centers, which include Bitcoin mining operations, can be designed to rely more heavily on renewable energy sources. It's a promising paradigm where Bitcoin mining plays a pivotal role in ushering in the green energy revolution. Now, let's dive into the unfolding drama of how Bitcoin mining has not only stabilized the grid, but also saved Texans a staggering $18 billion. In 2021, Berkshire Hathaway Energy proposed an ambitious plan to ERCOT. The idea was to invest up to $10 billion in acquiring their gas peaker plants. The intention was clear: to safeguard Texas citizens from future blackouts by providing a reliable emergency energy supply of 3 to 4 gigawatts when needed most. But this was just the beginning of a complex saga. As fate would have it, events took a surprising turn. Following the infamous Winter Storm Uri that crippled the grid, ERCOT's CEO was ousted. Enter Brad Jones, the newly appointed interim CEO. His mission? To steer ERCOT away from the precipice of future blackouts. Amidst this turmoil, a significant development occurred. China's notorious crackdown on Bitcoin mining led to a mass migration of miners, many of whom sought refuge on the ERCOT grid. Recognizing an opportunity, Jones delved deeper into the potential of Bitcoin mining. His investigation revealed that these operations could provide the flexible energy consumption needed to stabilize the grid, a stark contrast to the stricter, more rigid alternatives. With a clear strategy in mind, Jones decided to pivot away from costly investments in gas peaker plants, which would have only partially mitigated the issues and resulted in higher energy costs for Texans. Instead, he envisioned Bitcoin mining as a cornerstone of his demand response program. By enhancing the resilience of the grid through the integration of flexible energy consumers, the strategy paid off handsomely. Even during more severe weather events, ERCOT managed to avoid further blackouts, a testament to the effectiveness of this innovative approach. Fast forward to 2022, Jones made a bold announcement. He declared that not only had Bitcoin mining contributed to stabilizing the ERCOT grid, it also helped create a vital outlet for renewable energy. The impact of Bitcoin miners continued to grow. Major mining companies became active participants in ERCOT's demand response programs, and Jones remained steadfast in his decision to reject the need for Berkshire Hathaway's gas peaker plants. They were simply no longer necessary. The integration of 3 gigawatts of flexible load resources into the grid reshaped the energy landscape. In this new era, from a business perspective, it no longer made sense to keep aging peaker plants running year-round for those rare moments of high demand. Instead, having adaptable power consumers like Bitcoin miners was the way forward. Jones even recognized and commended Bitcoin mining operations for their role in keeping energy costs low for Texans, emphasizing a relationship that seemed to defy traditional expectations. In the evolving narrative of Texas energy, Bitcoin mining emerges as a hero, stabilizing the grid, championing renewable energy, and ultimately fostering a more sustainable and cost-effective energy future. As we look ahead, the successes in Texas could serve as a model for other regions grappling with similar energy challenges. The innovative strategies employed here could very well illuminate the path toward a cleaner and more resilient energy landscape everywhere. Berkshire Hathaway Energy is intensively lobbying against Bitcoin mining's influence on demand response in Texas, primarily due to their vested interests in natural gas production and transmission. Their potential profits from the construction of new gas peaker plants reveal a clear motive for this pushback. However, it's important to emphasize that Bitcoin mining has fundamentally addressed the need for these gas peaker plants. This intriguing dynamic caught the attention of academics, who conducted studies validating the logic behind Bitcoin's advantageous role in energy management. Their findings reinforce the notion that combining Bitcoin mining with demand response eliminates the necessity for gas peaker plants. Despite substantial evidence and backing from grid operators, Berkshire Hathaway Energy continues to argue for the need for more gas plants, citing emergencies as a justification. Yet both academic research and grid assessments from ERCOT show the opposite. Bitcoin mining contributes positively to grid stabilization. The growing reliance on Bitcoin mining, with its flexible energy demands, presents a compelling case that reduces the need for costly gas infrastructure. The financial implications are staggering. The estimated costs of new gas peaker plants now reach a remarkable $18 billion, a burden that would ultimately fall on Texas power users through higher bills. This raises questions about the viability of spending such vast sums on infrastructure that may no longer be necessary. In the political landscape, Berkshire Hathaway's strategies have found fertile ground. In 2021, they enlisted a cadre of lobbyists in Austin, spending over $300,000 to influence decision-making. One prominent hire even plays a significant advisory role to Texas's Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. A closer examination of Patrick's actions reveals a troubling alignment with Berkshire Hathaway's interests. His previous encounters with the company's representatives led to legislative developments that notably benefited Warren Buffett's ventures, enhancing the impression that political support for traditional energy sources is being prioritized over innovative alternatives like Bitcoin. This ongoing discourse doesn't simply reflect a battle between old and new energy paradigms. It denotes a critical shift in how we view grid management and energy production. Bitcoin mining is emerging as a serious contender against gas peaker plants, providing a viable and effective means to stabilize electrical grids during peak demand moments. The economic benefits of this shift are immense. Bitcoin's flexible energy consumption model offers all the advantages of traditional gas peaker plants: stability, reliability, without the hefty costs and environmental pitfalls. As more people recognize the potential of Bitcoin and its integration into the energy sector, the narrative surrounding the future of energy may very well hinge on how these technologies interact. In conclusion, Bitcoin mining is not just a financial innovation. It represents the first genuine demand-side alternative to gas peaker plants. The ongoing lobbying efforts by their proponents underscore the profound implications of Bitcoin mining's success in reshaping energy policies. As we navigate the future of energy, the insights gained from Texas's experience will likely serve as a guiding example for regions around the globe facing similar energy challenges. This is all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, so please subscribe, leave comments below, and hit the like button. This is important to me to help me to create more content related to crypto.